Welcome, Aquarius, to my channel. All my aquas, what's happening? Go ahead and start the timer for you. This is going to be a reading for the collective. Anywhere that you have Sun, Moon, Venus, or Rising in your charts, this is a reading for you. Take what resonates, leave the rest behind. Spirit, please help guide this message for the Aquarius collective. With our 5 of coin here, are we feeling left out? The 5 of coin tells me that there is a worry of a financial loss here. I'm not seeing any worries, but I'm seeing somewhat of an exclusion, a financial loss here. 421 to 430. This is April 21st to April 30th. I know that not all hope is lost as regarding a financial loss, but nonetheless, it is still a worry that something isn't working out or is not going to work out. And I think this is something that's going to affect you towards next year, 421 to 430 of next year. So that is Taurus. Five of Pentacles. All right. Taurus energy here with that 5 of Pentacles. Venus energy. If you look here on the window, we have that tree of life here. I feel some of you at this time are like, you know what? I can't go broke. Christmas is coming. I got to go get a job, you know? And I see some of you like literally going to get a job. Like your family is like, where are you going? I'm going to be here all by myself. And you're like, you know what? I got to do what I got to do. And with that comes traveling, expansion, Jupiter energy. So Taurus and Jupiter here are heavy, as well as underlying with the Hermit and the 9 of Rods. Some of you are sitting in solitude at this time. You've been traveling, having to be strong, worried of financial loss. This month of September, it's been about actually prioritizing and analyzing, looking at all the options that are around you and finding some guidance out of that with the Hermit. So some of you are taking some professional courses at this time. Would help you if you were looking to make some extra money at this time. So just a few courses would help you along the way. That Hermit and that 5 of Pentacles now, that 3 of Rods and that 9 of Rods, there is an amount of travel there. Now, 331 to 410 with that 3 of rods. This is Aries energy, Aries Jupiter energy, 12-3 to 12-12. Sagittarius energy. So there's something here where you aren't just going to close your ears off to what people have to say, especially if they're wounded at this time. You're like, well, there's a reason for everything. Let's kind of like look into this a little bit more. So I see where maybe somebody is trying to tell you that necessarily someone does not have your back. You could have been in solitude and have worried about a financial loss because you were dealing with health issues. Nonetheless, you're traveling injured here because you're worried of a financial loss there with the Hermit. Now, I cannot make this up. This is my first tarot deck for this channel, Expression Personal Tarot. This is my first deck here. And I kind of have some small footnotes on what the tarot meant to me at that time. And in this in particular deck, I mean, I have several others here, and the 3 of rods, I have a different message depicted. This 3 of rods, if you look, it does say travel here. And it looks like a lot of you will be traveling or have been traveling from 331 to 410. I feel as if there's a situation you are trying to somewhat cover up, or someone has been covering up something and afraid that you will look into something a little bit more and you won't be a committed partner anymore. Somebody's getting ready to spill the beans. I can feel it. I can feel it in the energy in my cards right now. I'm like trying to hold it all together. We have the 2 of rods. Temperance here. And the 4 of cups. This is a time of negotiations. This is a time for making plans to get out there and try to overcome this financial loss through networking, through analyzing what you have around you to expand. Be the man with a plan here. Be the man with a plan. But I do not see where group projects here are going to serve you. I do see somewhat of misunderstandings and different things, and I don't see, Aquarius, where you're going to be too lively around a crowd of I feel as if you're going to take this as a real auspicious time. Somewhat of, you're just not interested. You're just not interested in some kind of offering here. Maybe someone is offering you to go out, do something. You're waiting on a miracle regarding money. You were bored in your present position. Making plans to push forward out of this. Some of you are artists at this time, writers. I see some of you like getting kind of frustrated and like throwing your paints out or throwing out your canvas or just wanting to throw your paint on the canvas for some of you. But overall, I see where you are bored. You are putting in and you are trying to push forward, trying to be strong, trying to focus on your health. But nonetheless, the weight of the world is on your shoulders, water bearer. 5 of Pentacles and that 3 of Rods. What can Aquarius be doing right now to better their life? I feel with that 5 of Pentacles here and that 3 of Rods, like your passion here is in the right place, but at the same time, you've got to realize how much you've had to juggle to get where you're at. But why am I getting like someone leaving for someone else? Like, Aquarius females, are you leaving for another man because the person you are with just cannot provide, is not a provider? They're too much like relying on your coattails. I see some of you wanting to like go run to a Pisces or an Aries here. 331 to 410. Travel to see an Aries, or you want an Aries to travel to see you. And I feel as if you're going to be traveling by night. Be really tired. You're going to have the strength to be able to show up. Possibly making plans for the weekend. Pouring drinks, and then that's where it comes out. Somebody's getting all grumpy. There's that grumpiness that comes out. It's like right when you think, you know, we're worried about finances, we're getting this done, we're getting that done, and then, you know, having to stay strong, and you're compassionate enough to look in and analyze the situation, but at the same time, you don't have time to deal with anybody crying or anybody upset because you are probably traveling, making plans, or doing what you've got to do to advance. And with that, you are expanding. Sometimes Spirit takes you farther to make more money. Okay? And I know it looks really tough on you, and you got to do what you got to do, or you just will not have a job. And so some of you are traveling for work, and man, when you're at home, I see where you're just like freaking bored, and it's like you're ready to go at all times, go back to work. You're in work mode. It's like your partner, for those that are in a relationship here, trying to take care of you even though you're grumpy. But they are nonetheless wounded warriors around you. You just pay attention to kind of how harsh you are, somewhat possibly even neglecting your partner because of work. I think that would be a really good time right now to recognize that before your partner does leave for someone else. It is time to spend time with nature. We have Mother Gaia here. Basically, you are true humanitarians at heart. I'm not surprised you got this card of abundance from Mother Gaia. All this beautiful yellow here just tells me that the universe is working with you. There's like a magnetism of abundance. Remember, your efforts have not gone unnoticed. Persistence. Keep going. The number one reason people do not succeed is because they quit. Because they gave up weeks ago. You started from the bottom, now we're here. Don't give up once you're here. Doesn't matter if you're on this level. Don't drop back down like I'm meant to be here forever. Let's go back to my past. No, you got to cut off your past for your future. It is time. It's dark in your past. There ain't nothing there for you. It is gone. Okay? So the underlying cause here is a loss of a job. This is a loss of your past that you are no longer anymore. A lot of you are working just really hard to make ends meet. Persistence is key. But at the same time, you cannot just wake up, go to work, wake up, go to work, wake up, go to work, be bored at home because you're not where you're at. They got a movie called Click with Adam Sandler. You got to check it out. Adam Sandler's a Virgo. I freaking love Happy Madison films. And I'm going to tell you this. You cannot going to get the fast. You cannot zoom in. You cannot exit. You cannot turn the power off. You cannot mute people. You cannot pause your life. All you can do is really miss out on many months, many years of your life. I'm seeing somewhat of an autopilot, like something's got to give. Yeah, you want to date. Yeah, you want to get out there. Yes, you want to do this. Yes, you want to do that. You even plan to be in a relationship. You plan to make things better. You want things to be better. But at the same time, I see where you might be biting off more than you can chew. Don't promise nothing that you can't keep. You know, my dad used to say, I don't make promises. There's a very happy outcome overall with your finances. I see some of you counting stacks here. You're going to be pulling it in. But Spirit's giving you just enough for you to learn to manage your money a little bit better. There is a good book about managing money. And it starts with 3 different bank accounts. Not just one. I think there's like 4 different bank accounts. One is for your bills, one is for your profit, one is for your business, one is for your luxuries. And they're really, really important chapters in this book explaining how they all correlate and how you're able to save your money. And don't take my word for it. You have to look it up. So if you're really interested in making a plan, there are all kinds of tutorials teaching you a concept of being able to manage your money a little bit better. You get one card for Aquarius that they do not know. Aquarius need to hear. This is a little bit into the negatives here, guys. So if you have any triggers, history of paranoia or anything like that, okay. I love my drugs more than you. Polite and friendly person, amazing energy. You laugh with them, you cry with them. A really good friend to you. You need to be aware of what damage can be done just by being around certain people. Should you be concerned? Well, when they love their drugs more than you, and should you be concerned? I'm telling you. Inappropriate, and it is wrong. You're misreading a dynamic, pure rage and hate demons. Where's my attention? Do I matter? I'm not loved. I believe your downfall. Step back and let go. Beyond your control. Hurting and hurt lead to your downfall. You do not know everything. Karma is a biatch. Stay out of my business. You do need to take a step back from that ledge, my friend. I would understand. You feel as if there's a drug addiction that's beyond your control. When you don't have what you need, it hurts you. And you feel like you can't go to work or you can't do that. It is affecting your job. It is keeping you a sitting duck. Your attention is always of concern. You're not getting the attention that you want or need. You feel as if you don't matter, so you self-medicate. That is your downfall here. You have pure rage building up inside of you and hate that needs to leave you. You deserve better. It's inappropriate. It is wrong. You're misreading a dynamic and you don't want to lose someone who cares about you very much, and vice versa. They have demons, a drug demon, and it needs to leave. With this card, we have make no mistake, even though they're polite and friendly, and those drugs really do make them something or make you something that you're not. If you have been on pain medication of any kind, from, a doctor. And you don't know why you weren't able to step back and let go. There is an addiction forming. Addictions come in many ways, but we're talking, it's when I see drugs on this card, I'm actually thinking of very hard stuff here. And if you can hear that, the ducks are going crazy. Like I'm saying, it's leaving you a sitting duck. It's hurting your career. It's hurting you. And I feel as if you've had a girlfriend like this, and they are leaving you for someone else, or vice versa. They're like, just stay out of my business, and they're walking right out of your life. They don't know everything. They don't know everything. And remember, karma is a biatch. Right? I don't see it going over very well. That old karma does come back, and with persecution complexes and different things, you know, it's, like I said, an auspicious time for group projects. All right, please check out my other videos, and if you want, give me a thumbs up. All right.